Hi, not okay today. I'm kidding. Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sebenzile Blue, and today, guys, I'm going to be telling you about the time I had to leave home for university. Yes, I'm just going to just like two day like experience, like, you know. So this is like layout. So I was gonna be leaving with my sister. My sister was accompanying me to come here, and we were going to like travel at night and get there in the morning. The bus was supposed to arrive at 6 a.m. Yep, we're coming to Johannesburg, the city of gold. We have never been in Johannesburg, and we were like, oh my god. Luckily, like, my sister knew a friend who was from here and organized that friend to pick us up a park station. Okay, take note of that. So we were going to be waiting. We waited for a bus at KFC Mzimkhulu, which is like a town that's near our, near our town, Harding. And the bus, if I'm like getting the time correctly, the bus was supposed to leave at 10:45, if it's not 11:45, but it was like late at night. And guys, we had to wait there for hours because we had to take a taxi there because we don't have the privilege of like having a car at the time. So we had to take public transport from Eharding to Mzimkhulu and sit there at KFC and get bored and eat and finish the food, and get bored again until KFC had to close, and we had to like step outside, and we were just there outside and just scared and alone, and like our phones, like, oh my god, no, this bus better show up. Okay, fine. We wait there and we wait. Every time like a RG person or like even a person passes us, we're like, oh my god, we're gonna die, oh my god, we're gonna die, oh my god. As in, okay, fine. Luckily, our bus arrives there. The timing, like, we're traveling with the Greyhound, standards, because like my sister was the one who was paying. So like, levels. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, oh my god, okay. And mind you, it was the first time in Nikibela Ibas. Like, it was the first time, like, all I ever knew was taxis, taxis and like, everything else. But I've never like traveled busing like long distance, and just imagine like the excitement and the nerves and like the fear of like, oh my god, guys, I'm like moving to another province. Yeah, so we're like, okay, we get there, we're sitting next to each other, luckily. So I have to say this, see, there was no charging port, guys. Greyhound, why there was no charging port, so we were like, had to like preserve our phone like batteries, and we were supposed to arrive land in Johannesburg at like 6 a.m. Did I say this? Yes, I did. Okay, remember that. Okay, so we're like, okay, we sleep in the bus, and then all of a sudden, guys, a whole entire Greyhound, it stops. It stops. We're like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? Only to find the bus, like, it's tire, it was flat or whatever, but we had a tire with a problem with the tire, and we waited there for 2 hours. 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. Mind you, we have set a time with the person who's going to pick us up from a park town, because we don't know if you say park town, like, how do you get to Wits? Yes, like, okay. And then another thing that I forgot to mention, guys, let me just say this, I did not have accommodation at the time, like, because I wasn't accepted. There was like a mess with the accommodation application. So I didn't have accommodation there. We're like, my sister was like, we're going there, so because you got accepted. So this, like, gosh, okay, so we wait there, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait. Okay, fine. And as until what? I don't even know the time. The tire got fixed and we were like moving. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, we're moving. Now we're panicking because the person that was gonna pick us up was going to go to work at 8. Yeah, at 8. And so we had to get there early so that he can like do his things. Okay, fine. Imagine this person is no longer going to be able to pick us up. So we're just going to be there in this like big city and not knowing what to do. Okay. Yeah, we get to a park station. And okay, Uber ne I didn't know what Uber was, but like my sister knew, so she installed it in her phone. God bless my sister, as she installed it in her phone, and we were like, okay, we're going to use that because you just put in location and you like there wherever you're going. Okay, we get there. Our phones are battery low, like they're off, like off. So obviously you can't Uber, and we were just there, and we were like, it was a lot. So I'm just like this smallanyana. I was not a smallanyana kid, but I was like scared, guys. I was scared. And she's like, my sister goes to buy a charging port. But by this time, we're like, okay, fine. We get a charging port, she charges her phone, but we have to go. And but they tell us like meter taxis where they are. And we get there. Okay, guys, can you just imagine from the rural areas, okay? Taxis are like a 10-minute drive is like 15, 16 rand, like a public taxi. And we get there, and the meter taxi, it's 90 rand, guys. 90 rand from Park Station to Evans. 90 rand. What? By the time I'm saying this, it's something. This was going on in my head after they dropped us off, because we literally traveled for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I'm like, what? Wait, are we here? Did we just pay 90 rand too? Guys, Wits and Park Station is closed. It's within walking distance. But we couldn't walk because we didn't know the area. So obviously we had to take a taxi. But 90 rand. Okay, fine. Okay. That's not... The story hasn't even begun. This is just like introduction. So we get to this place, guys. I'm like, oh my god, I'm confused. I'm like, what is this beautiful place? And I'm just there, like looking at the buildings. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yes, a kid, like opening my presents back in Christmas morning. I was like, wow. Marveling at the buildings and like beauty. We didn't even know where we're at. They dropped us. I think they dropped us at Amic deck. Yes. And we had to go to like the administration offices, which is the Senate House. And we didn't know where it was. And then, how are we gonna get to where we're supposed to be when we don't even know where we're supposed to be, And then, luckily, guys, my sister, she talked to like a girl, like, can you please show us the way and stuff? And then she helped us get to a Senate House. And when we get there, we were looking for accommodation because this was like, the main point. We had to find a place to sleep. Yeah. Ngoba I didn't have accommodation, so we were trying to fix that. So we get there to the accommodations office. They can't help us. Like, they give us numbers. They're like, okay, take these numbers. You can call these places to find like accommodation. Okay, fine. Okay, my sister calls the places and like she's calling them, and then I think it was financial aid office, they told us about South Point. They're like, you can go check accommodation in South Point. Okay, like we get there. And okay guys, events in South Point are like close, less than like, if you're walking like less than 10 minutes. And we took an Uber. Uber was working now. 21 rand converts to South Point because we didn't know. And they were like, Masfika corner, we're looking for accommodation. And then, do you have NSFAS? Luckily I had NSFAS. Like NSFAS accepted me. So we're like, okay, we need they were like, we need proof that you are accepted. NSFAS. So we had to take another Uber to Wits to go fetch the letter of approval, like acceptance. I don't know what it's called, I forgot. And then we had to like Uber back to S Point Central. And during this time, we were looking at the streets like, okay, this is where you turn, this is where you turn. And like, okay, because now we've nearly spent like 100 rand on like transport, like moving around Bram, like in. So we had to like start work. And when we get to South Point, they're like, Wits financial aid were like, okay, we need a quotation of like your residence. I'm like, okay guys, when we get there at South Point, they tell us we need to top up. Okay, it was 4,000 in total. We needed to top up with 3,000 rand. It was 2.9, which is like practically 3,000 rand. Or we could not get into my room. I had a room booked already and whatever, except NSFAS accepted me. But because NSFAS didn't pay that at that time a full payment, I couldn't get in. I was like some of our kids from the rural. Where are we going to get 1,000 rand so that we could have a place to sleep for the night? Guys, I was devastated, to say the least. I'm stressed. This place is big, it's foreign. I don't know what's going on. Yes. So my sister calls people that she knows and she's like borrowing money from them. And then, oh no, she calls my other sister to like transfer her money. But then she can't go to town. That's what's catching me. I don't remember like apps, like money transferring apps, money banking apps. Yes, we were like still not into like that, so she has to go to town and whatever. It was gonna be a process and it was late, so we couldn't get money. I'm telling you guys, you see this moment I'm about to tell you, like describe vividly, was the most heartbreaking moment like ever, guys. So we are there sitting. Okay, Sasha, like at South Point, we sat there at South Point for until like late afternoon, maybe, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 at the time. We have our bags with us, so we had to like step out because obviously now we can't get into the room, we don't have the money to top up. And we were sitting on the curb. Yeah. Were we sitting on the curb? Oh, there was a seat, Lapana ngasi South Point. Like we were sitting there. It was like if somebody was passing then. Sort of sad moment. With our bags like around us. Like when you're moving for the first time, you have to have everything. Like comforts, clothes, everything. Just sitting there, we don't know what to do. Yes. I'm devastated. I'm telling you guys. I don't know if I cried. I think I did cry. Or I almost cried. But wow. I'm like, I'm in a whole entire other province. And we don't have a place to sleep. guys. So we were just okay, fine. Luckily, the sweetest girl was one of like the ambassadors as a South Point, and told us, this happened to me like the first time I got here. I didn't have accommodation, and it was like stressful, and I couldn't like get the money on time to sleep, to pay top up. So she directed us to Air Once in Joburg. Guys, that hotel is nice, and it was cheap as like cheap ever. It was cheaper. I think we paid like 100 and something per person per night. And it was like a bunker bed. Oh my god, it was so luxurious. Even though you were sharing with like 4 people. This one, irrelevant details. But you know, the conclusion was that we got a place to sleep in the morning. We were like set to fix our thing and like move into like the apartment. And my sister went on to like buy me stuff, like food that I needed. Guys, my sister. So guys, I don't know what I would have done without her being by my side, because I was literally going to cry, because she was the one who was like making moves like in everything. For that place, she was talking to people. We needed this, she was calling people. You know, I was just gonna be there as a kid and be like, oh my god, I wanna go home. But yeah, that's the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed my like story time. Yeah, and guys, the moral of the story is I don't want to say like SHIT goes wrong, guys. You know, in life you plan and you plan and you plan, and your plan goes wrong. Your plan A goes wrong and your plan B goes wrong. So sometimes you can't like sometimes it's always gonna be a fallout. You must be ready for like things not to always go this time. You're not always gonna be ready. So this is the end. I just wanna, guys, I wanna shout out this lady. So this week's notification shout out goes to C. And guys, this girl, she made me notice her. Okay, never mind just setting like a screenshot of post notifications on. She went on to go to my feed and liked like almost all of my like pictures. So, and she commented too, like girl, I love you, baby girl. So I'm going to like put in like a picture here, I think, of her Instagram account. Please go follow her.